I just can't get my head round how you could be rewarded for failure.
Come and listen on.
Don't be afraid to catch fish.
Relax Radio.
I know what you mean. Yeah, we're being weird right here. We're waiting until the show begins. And yes, we're right back at Relax Radio. This is Real Talk with me, Nick. We got my man Kingz on the other side with his NASA shirt, popping it like he means it. Hey, you know what it is.
Hey, man. Sometimes you just feel like you got to blast off,
hey, I'm gonna use that liner the next time I go out. Sometimes you feel like you got to blast off, and I'm out of here.
That's right.
And but yes, we were talking about the travel restrictions and how we could have made it cheaper. Why it had to go like this, and why we have to spend over 2,000 pounds.
I still can't believe that. I seriously just cannot believe that. That was generally a grand scheme for money making. It was literally. That was just broad. It was daylight robbery. And to be honest, it was literally a robbery where you couldn't even fight it. You couldn't contest it. You didn't have a choice. You had to do it. And sadly, a lot of people lost. Lost.
I mean, imagine, Kingz, you go in.
Yeah.
Not you alone, 2,000 pounds. You with your family?
Oh, man. Let's not even talk about the family. I come from a family of 6.
5 people inside that family. Oh wow. Yeah.
Exactly. I come from a family of 6. We're paying $2,000 each. Oh, goodness. All of that money, like $2,000 each, that could have just gone towards a mortgage. All of that could have probably just gone towards the mortgage.
That's so morbid, but it's true.
It could have gone towards the mortgage, and I'm here paying $2,000 each for each person so that we could quarantine in a hotel that we didn't even choose. Oh my goodness!
In my mind, I'm like, hey, listen. If I was in a situation like that, I had like kids, and I had like a family of 6, and me and my wife, I'd be like, hey, listen, kid, today you're gonna find a new dad. It was a good run, but I can't afford you anymore. And you'll have to say goodbye to all 4 of your brothers. One day we'll meet in another life. But not this. It's not. I'm telling you, I would do that. Don't judge me. I would definitely do that. I would do that because.
I mean, at this point, I feel like if that was to be me in that case, I just have to stuff them in the suitcase. I'll tell them, kids, your luggage for today. We're not paying more than. We shouldn't even be paying $2,000 at this point, but we're not paying any more than $4,000. Just me and your mother. But the rest of your luggage, I have to stuff in the suitcase. Just honestly.
I mean, look, if worst comes to worst, I'll just introduce them. Okay, this here is your new dad. Say hello to your new dad. I'm the uncle. I come visit every 6 months. Don't worry.
Oh my goodness!
Because it's that expensive. 2,000 pounds. 2,000 pounds you have to pay, and for one person, so there's like 6. That makes what?
Yeah. Like 6. What? 6 times 2, 12. That's $12,000. $12,000.
$12,000.
Nah, that's the price of a new car. Oh, no. Nick, I can't do that. I just can't do that. That price is outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous.
I mean, let's be honest. We are not even earning that much in a year to be going and spending it like we're Beyonce. Like, come on.
Exactly. Like, a lot of yearly salaries are definitely more than that. But then when we take the tax away, then plus the bills, no, sir. That $12,000, I can't pay that. Otherwise, you have to take that out of my salary this year and next year. I can't afford that right now. I'm sorry, I can't. Or you may have to make it into a monthly payment. Just be taking out £50 every month until it's paid off.
And you're like, hey, why am I losing £50 every month? You owe the government. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You remember the time you enjoyed, wherever you went, Mexico or Portugal or Spain? Well, that wasn't for free.
Yeah.
See, this is guys will start coming up in your door asking you, the finance people will be like, hey, what's happening? Where's the money? Our loan sharks and all of that. Hey, my money. Where are you at?
No. No. When it gets to that point, at that point you just have to relocate and change your name, change everything. Say that if your name was James, you change your name to Timothy. You're no longer living in your specific location. You've moved from London to Wales, and you've just changed your whole everything about you. You're no longer the same person that you used to be.
This is the thing, Kingz. I want to know my biggest question, and I'm gonna ask you this too. My biggest question: how does the government quantify whether a country is red list or not? How does it quantify the people? How do they decide at this point? Okay, this country is going to be a red list. This country is going to be an amber list.
Okay, I'm going to give my opinion here, and this is what I think. So, I feel as though the way in which that they'll be able to quantify which countries are amber, which countries are red, which countries are green, is based on which countries which countries have had like the most cases in terms of rises or anything like that. So more time, there's the news, they're always going to be keeping an eye on the news, they're always going to be keeping an eye on this and on that. But then it's like, whilst keeping an eye on all of this stuff, and you rank these countries in terms of which of their people have received most of their they've been receiving most of their not vaccines, it's which countries have received more of a surge in COVID cases. That's it. They've received more of a surge in COVID cases. Which countries have received positive, like how many countries are highly positive, and what countries have been interacted with where. You can
say all that. Okay, fine, agreed. Fine, agreed. The ratio and all that. But the UK, if you check around the world, the UK is in the red list.
I'm sorry, this is the point that I will never understand, because how can the one country that decides to quantify the rest of the world as, okay, this place is red, this place is red, this place is red, this place is red. How are you gonna, it's like, do you know what it's like? It's like the pot calling the kettle black. How can you do that? It makes the
irony is hard to miss there, but it is that's the question. Like, I want to know, how does the UK decides? Okay, you are green list, you are on amber list, you are on red list. But then when you fall down to when other countries decide which country, like our country, which of our country rather is on the red list or not, they say, okay, what about the UK? The UK falls on the red list. So what's good with that?
Yeah, literally, it's like just like you said, the UK will sit there, okay, you're green, you're red, amber. But then every country will sit there and look at the UK and think, but you're red. You're red. Right? You can't rank us, you're red. Like, how can you do that? As I said, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I will never understand how it works, but I mean, hopefully they will. Again, this is the problem. We gotta be more transparent. Hopefully, the government will be more transparent with this. I really think they should. They should.
Yes.
And yes. I feel like this is a very, very flawed system. Is my point on it. This system is traffic light system is very flawed. So
there's so many.
Unless the government comes up with something better. Yeah.
I feel as though, along with the whole COVID and everything like that, with so much that's just gone on, everything that's transpired, it's definitely put a lot of stress on so many people, including the people that work within the parliament. But then it's like, I know that you're stressed, but don't make decisions based off of your stress, or don't make decisions which are completely irrational. Like opening the borders when our cases are still, not really all that great. Our cases are still fluctuating. It doesn't really make sense, but at the same time, people have to live their lives. People need to, people still need to do what they got to do. So it's tough. If I'm honest.
I know. But hey, let's see how it goes. I mean, we were talking about all these things and all of that, with that regards. I really hope the government comes up with that strategy. I mean, they can come up with some sort of strategy regarding this. Let's see how it goes. That's all I guess.
Indeed. But nonetheless, honestly, this piece of news right here, hearing that we don't have to do all of that, it is good. It shows a step in the right direction for not necessarily just the UK, because it is definitely good for the UK. It's good for the citizens of the UK. That means at least now we have access to another country where we don't need to spend stupid money over there and over here, Exactly. So
Let's see how it
soon,
goes. Let's see how it goes.
honestly, and on top of that, soon it's just like I really, really hope that we'll be able to come to some sort of, we'll be able to come to some sort of uplifting. We'll come to some sort of uplifting, like not a ceiling, but we'll just get to some sort of rise where things will just get so much better. Like Spain, everything will start opening up.
Let's see. Hopefully that definitely. I hope that is something you can see in the foreseeable future. But hey,
Indeed. And nonetheless, I don't know. Me seeing this now is kind of giving me the urge to want to go to France. I feel like I want to go and get myself a croque monsieur and
you got your
enjoy.
Saturday, Sunday. You got your Saturday and Sunday, your weekend. Go. I'll be here chilling at my room. I'm gonna relax, and
just like that on Relaks Radio.
Definitely. But before that, it's the time of the day. Yeah, while my buddy Kingz is traveling abroad to France, we gotta wrap the show.
Yep, I gotta relax. I'm gonna relax whilst listening to Relaks Radio. Everyone's gotta do it. So, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of the show. I hope you've enjoyed everything that we have come to tell you about, because I have definitely gotten so much fire off of my chest right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, just go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
No, I mean, it's a good thing. Again, we are, it's time. We got a lot of fire. And now, though, it is time that we blast off using your words.
Indeed. Oh, yes, that's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to make like NASA and blast off out here. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been Relaks Radio. This has been Real Talk. And we are your hosts.
My name is Nick.
Him right there, that's Nick. I'm Kingz.
We got Kingz.
And we will see you next week.
That's right. Keep it locked right here on Relaks Radio.